Hey guys, how's it going? Are you ready for drawing time? Awesome, I'm so excited. All right, this week for drawing time, remember, we're drawing all sorts of things that you would find at the beach because it's summertime now, and during summertime, I like to go to the beach. So, yesterday, what did we draw? Oh, we drew seashells. Today, we're gonna draw a sea turtle. Have you ever seen a sea turtle? They're really cool. They have big shells and little fins, and they swim in the water. They're awesome. All right, so we're gonna do this drawing today in 4 parts. We're gonna sketch it with our pencils. We're going to ink it with our marker. We're gonna color it with our coloring pencils, and then we're gonna go back and add even more color. All right, let's go into part 1. All right, first get out your pencils, and we're gonna draw a big circle for our sea turtle. Nice, and there's one circle. Now let's draw another circle on top of that. Good. All right, that's our shell of our turtle and our turtle's head. Now let's make the shell a little bit more like a diamond shape, kind of like this with your hands. So let's go out. We're gonna keep the sides kind of round, but we'll make it a little bit more pointy at the bottom here. And bring them out and make them a little bit pointier at the top. So they're a little bit flat right here on the sides. They're round at the very middle, and then they get pointy at the end. Now I'm just gonna go back with my eraser and just erase some of those lines so it's a little easier to see what I'm talking about. Nice. Now let's do the same with the head. Let's make the head a little bit pointier, just at the very top, and that'll be good. Let's make the shell go over the head, and we'll erase some of those lines too. Good, okay, nice. So there's our head and there's our shell. Now let's add the arms and legs. You know, that's what they swim with. All right, so starting up here, kind of close to the head, we're gonna draw a line that kind of curves down like this, and then start back where you stopped right there, and then come back up and have it run back into the shell. That's gonna be one leg. You can make it a little bit rounder if you want. Let's do the same thing down here. Let's skip a little bit of a space and go maybe halfway between here and the tail. And you're gonna do another curvy line that goes down, then start at that point and bring it back up. There we go, very good. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Curvy line that goes down, pointy line, back up, and curvy line that goes down. I'm gonna kind of try to make it about at the same level as down here. And bring it back up. There we go, there's our sea turtle shape, nice. Now we have to add the eyes. All right, you know your ABCs? Like this, A, B, C. Well, let's draw the letter C over here. I'm gonna start at the edge here, this kind of side of his head. I'm gonna draw the letter C out and back in. Now let's do the same on the other side, but the opposite direction. Nice, there's his eyes. And then draw just a nice little circle right there in the bottom. Now he's looking forward. And 2 little lines right here, and those are gonna be his noses. Nicely done, guys. All right, almost done with our sketching. Now we need to add some details to his shell. So turtles have really cool shells. They're not just a white box right here. They have lots of designs and shapes on the back of their shell. So what I like to do first is I'm gonna draw kind of this same diamond-y shape on the inside, and I'm gonna make it smaller so there's space between the diamond shape and the outside. Nice, I'm just gonna make it a little bit more diamond-y. Okay, nice, then I'll just erase that one line that I'm not gonna use. Now, see these spots, this space between my smaller shape and the bigger shape? I'm gonna fill that in with other cool blobs. They can be whatever shapes you want. I'm gonna kind of make them kind of round squares. And I'm going to bring them all the way around to the other side. Nice, that looks cool. And then I'm going to go back with my pencil and I'm going to draw a line that follows the outside shape, and I'm going to bring it all the way around, and it's just going to be the outside kind of little border here. And then erase the parts that I don't need. This is going to be a really cool turtle. And then the last part is I'm just going to draw another kind of diamond-y shape, 2 more in the middle. And there's our turtle. Now you can add whatever designs you want. You might not want to do this. You might want to do a swirl or a square, a rectangle, or triangle, but this is what I'm gonna do for my turtle. Nice, guys, but you know what? You finished the first part. You finished sketching your turtle. High five. If you want to stop here, this is great. You have a sketched out turtle. But if you want to keep going, the next part is to get out your black marker, and we're gonna draw over our turtle sketch lines. We're gonna draw over the sketch lines and then erase the sketch lines underneath after you've drawn it with your marker. Okay, ready? Let's go. Alrighty, guys, and guess what? You finished part 2. You have finished inking over your sketches. Nice! Now, if you want to stop here, this is also a really good place to stop. Your turtle is all drawn and inked in. But if you want to keep going, let's go on to part 3. Alright, so for part 3, we're going to color our turtle. So what color are turtles? Well, usually they have green arms and sometimes they have a brown shell. So let's start by drawing the green arms. All right, I'm gonna get out, for this one, I think I'm gonna get out a little bit of a lighter green, like maybe a lime green, and I'm gonna color in the leg, up and down, and the other leg. And I'm coloring kind of fast just because I like to color fast, but if you need to go slower, you can always pause the video and then come back and join us when you're ready. All right, and then let's color the head here. And the other arm. And one more. Isn't it amazing that turtles can swim under the water? They must have really strong arms and legs. They paddle, they push the water through, and that's how they move through the water, because their big arms and legs can push them through the water. Woo! All right, nice. All right, now let's color the back. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna take my brown, and I'm just gonna color the whole thing brown. And I'm coloring a little bit lightly because I think we're gonna go back later and add some more brown and color a little bit darker at some spots. So I'm not coloring super hard when I do this one. Very good there. And then the eyes. Let's make the eyes maybe blue. Nice. And you know what? You finished coloring your turtle. High five. That was part 3. Nicely done, guys. This looks really good. So if you want to stop here, this is also a good place to stop. But if you want to keep going, we have one more part. For part 4, we're going to add more colors with the same colors we're using. So keep your colors out. Let's go. Alrighty. So remember how I said we're going to do that shell a little bit darker? So get out your same brown pencil and let's color the outer rim a darker brown. Like, let's color with our same brown, but we're going to push down harder when we color. You know what I just realized? I'm coloring with a darker brown, and this one's a lighter brown. So that's okay. You can either take that same brown and push down harder when you color, or you can take a darker color brown, maybe you have 2 different color browns, and color with that one. Okay, that looks good. And then for all of those crazy like blob spots that you drew earlier, let's draw the color in those with a darker brown too. Nice, looking good. Almost there. Okay, and then what about the diamond in the middle? Let's color the outer part dark brown, and then leave the middle one light, and then the one at the very top dark. Oh, I like how that looks. Nice. And then, oh, you know what I was thinking would be really cool? Maybe we could take an orange and just lightly go over everything with orange. Isn't that cool? Just go really light. Don't push down super hard. And it just makes your brown look a little bit like it's a little bit warmer. It's kind of like you're almost mixing paint, but you're mixing your pencil colors. I like how that looks. Nice. Okay, then for the green legs. Oh, I've got a cool idea. So turtles, sometimes they have little spots on them. So you can take your dark green and color just a few little blobs maybe at the upper part of their leg. So you don't have to go around the whole leg, but just the upper parts. Maybe bring this one down, put 2 here. Maybe he has 1 little spot here, maybe he has 2. Good, and then I'm gonna take out my green and I'm gonna color just a little bit darker at the edges of his feet and under his shell too. I think I'm gonna get a darker green for this one. And just color a little bit darker under the shell and anywhere where it's close to the edge of his feet there with the black line. Let's do the same up here. And this is kind of adding a shadow to our turtle. Nice. And you can kind of blend it out there, color a little bit darker, and then lighten up as you get out to the lighter green parts. A little bit up here too. There we go, and our turtle is almost finished. Now, remember how I said turtles like to swim in the water? And sometimes they'll crawl up on the ocean, or sorry, not on the ocean, they'll crawl up on the beach. So I thought that would be fun to draw today. Let's get out our blue, and I'm gonna draw some of the waves. Maybe the turtle is climbing up on the waves right here. These are gonna be waves. I'm just gonna draw some wavy lines. And I'm gonna draw another wavy line underneath here. And I'm gonna leave that part white. And I'm gonna color all of this in blue, just like this, up and down, up and down. And this is gonna be the waves crashing up on the beach. And maybe the turtle is surfing in and he's coming to visit the beach for a little while. Did you know that turtles like to lay eggs where they have little baby turtles and they hatch out from the eggs? It's kind of like how chickens lay eggs, and chickens have little baby chicks that hatch out. Well, turtles lay eggs and they lay them in the sand on the beaches. So they like to come up onto the beach quite a bit. All right, just coloring in this one more. And if your coloring is a little bit messy, that's okay. Mine is really messy. But that's part of the fun of coloring, is you can be messy if you want and it still looks good. Okay, and then let's color in some sand. So I think I'm gonna use yellow. Maybe I'll use a little bit of a golden yellow for this. And I'm just gonna color in up here. Nice little fluffy sand that the turtle is crawling onto. Turtles can get really big too. I think sometimes they can weigh up to like hundreds of pounds. They're really heavy because they have that big shell on the back. And the reason turtles have shells is in case something comes up that's trying to chase the turtle or scare it, they can tuck all of their arms and legs and head into their big shell right there, and then the thing that's trying to chase it thinks it's just a rock and they leave it alone. It's pretty smart. Nice, and you know what? I think we just finished our drawing. Very nice. I'm gonna add a few more little blue lines right here just to show the water kind of crashing up. But for the most part, we are all finished. Nicely done, guys. High five. And you finished your 4th part of the turtle. The last part is to get out your black your black marker, and you're gonna write your name in the bottom corner, just like this. And this is called a signature, and it's just putting your name extra fancy so that everyone knows who did the beautiful artwork. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining me for drawing today. Hey, if you draw a picture of the journal of the turtle, I'd really like to see it. Take a picture of it and send it to me, and also let us know what we should draw next. If you want to figure out how to get in touch with us, you can look in the description of this video to do that. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time for more drawing. Bye! Hey guys, you know what? We were just drawing a turtle the other day, and I was walking through the woods today, and look what I found. I found this little turtle here. Let's see if you can see him. Oh, do you see him? Oh my goodness. Let's go take a closer look. Oh my goodness, look at him. There's his little head sticking out. And this guy, he isn't a sea turtle as much. He likes to walk around on the land, but he still has a big shell with all sorts of cool designs on it. Let's look. Wow. Well, I think we'll let the turtle be to let him go off to wherever he wants to walk to. But anyway, I just thought that was really cool because we were just drawing a turtle the other day and then I just found one. All right, guys, well, I'll see you later for more drawing. Bye.